of Us is widely considered to be one of the greatest games of all time, and it just got remade for the PlayStation 5. It has 29 trophies, and we're going to complete all of them in this video. Also, I decided I wanted to make my first playthrough spoiler free. That means to start, no trophy guides. How will I go? Let's find out. So I started the game and I chose to play on the moderate difficulty, as unlike the PS3 or PS4 versions, there are no trophies related to playing on the higher difficulties. I then played through chapters 1, 2 and 3 until finally during chapter 4 in Billstown,
What is that?
I unlocked my first trophy for finding the first of 12 hidden training manuals.
Finally! Trophy number 1.
Then, during the next chapter in Pittsburgh, I got my second trophy for finding the first of the 14 collectible comic books. These comic books don't affect gameplay, but they're cool to look at.
Oh, would you look at that?
The next trophy I got was a total surprise. At the end of chapter 5, while escaping Pittsburgh, I turned off what I didn't realise was a spotlight generator here, unlocking the trophy Lights Out for doing so.
Nice! I didn't even mean to get that.
I then kept progressing through the story when we ended up in an underground sewer system. It's here where I found my first Firefly pendant. Firefly pendants are definitely the most well-hidden collectible. In fact, I'd missed 15 of these in the previous 5 chapters before I finally found this one.
Nice. Trophy number 4.
After making my way out of the sewers, I completed chapter 6 and started chapter 7. During this chapter, while getting a tour of the dam, I got my 5th and my favourite trophy for petting Buckley the dog.
Donkey! Hello! Oh, fantastic, a trophy too. That's the best kind of trophy.
The 6th trophy I got was for fully upgrading one weapon. You see, the game provides players with a limited amount of parts available throughout the story to pick up. Using a workbench I found at the university, I used the parts I'd accumulated throughout my playthrough to fully upgrade my revolver pistol all at once and get the trophy Combat Ready.
Here we go. Nice one! Combat ready, number 6.
It then took quite a while for my next trophy. I completed chapters 8 and 9. It wasn't until chapter 10 where I unlocked 2 trophies back to back. The first was Get Up for crafting every item.
Oh, excellent. Craft every item. I didn't realise I was so close. I put that one off for a while, didn't I?
This included the medkit and ship, which have always been craftable, the Molotov I found all the way back in the subway section of the outskirts in chapter 3, the melee upgrade and the nail bomb found in Billstown in chapter 4, and the smoke bomb found in Pittsburgh in chapter 5. And literally seconds later, I got the trophy Sharpest Tool in the Shed for finding the last of the 5 workbench tools.
Oh my... Well, there we go. Sharpest tool in the shed as well. Back-to-back trophies. Number 8.
I then completed the final 2 chapters and the ending, and got a trophy for doing so.
There we go, no matter what. Nice, it took exactly 12 hours. Great.
But we're not done. This version of The Last of Us made the Left Behind DLC part of the core game, so let's get started with them. First up, I played through all the way until chapter 2, where after exiting a Halloween store, I got the trophy Brickmaster for winning a brick throwing contest against our friend by breaking all of our car's windows the fastest.
Yes! Brick Master! My car had tough.
Woo!
Yeah, whatever.
Then, fast forwarding to chapter 4, I had to beat Black Fang without taking any damage. Originally seeing this trophy on the trophy list, I figured it would be an absurdly challenging final boss fight, and it isn't. It's all imaginary. We just need to be quick with our button inputs, and the trophy is ours.
I did it!
Good time here.
Nice one.
Minutes later, we have a water gun fight. It's really easy to win, and after winning the 3 rounds, I got the trophy Skills.
That's easy. Another trophy, nice.
Now I'm on the final chapter, and right at the beginning is probably the most morbid trophy I've ever seen, and I got it unintentionally. The trophy is titled Live Bait, and to get it, you have to be at this point in the chapter and throw a brick toward this group of hunters, causing this group of the infected to attack them. Once the infected successfully kills one of the hunters, the trophy unlocks.
Live bait. Well, another trophy. Dude, we're on fire.
I then completed the DLC and unlocked the final trophy of my first playthrough.
We actually beat the story.
I still had 14 trophies left to complete. They all revolved around getting every type of collectible I'd left to find and completing a few specific tasks I'd missed in my first playthrough. First, I'll target the remaining trophies related to specific story tasks. Thanks to Chapter Select, I can easily go back to specific chapters and quickly replay particular sections of the story. First, as nobody's perfect. What I had to do was use Chapter Select to replay Chapter 4 of the Left Behind DLC right before the arcade section, and instead of rushing to the Black Fang arcade game like last time, I ran past it and played the Jack X arcade game instead in the corner here.
Oh my god, they're coming right at me!
Nice, nobody's perfect.
Second is left hanging. Remember when we high-fived Ellie? This time we're going to be scumbags and deny the high five.
I don't think so.
Gonna leave me hanging?
Third is waterlogged, which was literally at the same point I found my first Firefly pendant. This time, instead of swimming across, I need to use the platform I powered on for Sam and Henry. Once I power on the platform, this time I swim back quickly and use the platform to get across.
Awesome. Trophy number 17, waterlogged. Ride the sewer contraption with Henry and Sam.
The fourth and final task is at the end of Chapter 3. I had to replay through the high school until I arrived in this house again. Once inside, I picked up a note in the room to the left and gave it to Bill, who throws it away. Then I circled around the truck and picked it up for the trophy.
There we go. In memoriam. Let's take that.
Now it's time to complete the laundry list of collectibles. The most abundant type of collectible I had to find were the remainder of the 84 notes and artifacts scattered throughout the game, so I began chipping away at collecting them. While doing that, I got the trophy Sticky Fingers for finding and opening all 4 of the safes hidden throughout the game. I had already found and opened one of them in Chapter 6 during my first playthrough, so I had 3 more to find. The first I found in Chapter 3 down within the subway area where the Molotov was. The code to the safe is found in a shop on the left side of the shopping area, and the safe is located here on the opposite side. The second safe was in Billstown. The code is here, and the safe is right within sight of it. The final safe I had left was in the Pittsburgh Hotel, right at the entrance within the lobby. We need to use the ladder, climb up then across, but we find the code right here. The safe is right below us behind the front desk.
Oh, excellent. Nice one, we got the trophy Sticky Fingers.
Here's the thing, I thought I only had collectibles trophies left, but when looking at the trophy list again, I noticed I hadn't completed the trophy Build 'em Up, Break 'em Down, which requires me to upgrade and break every single melee weapon. I'd already done this with the 2x4, the baseball bat, the lead pipe, and the hatchet. All that was left was the machete, so I quickly replayed the sewer section where I remembered using a machete and got the trophy.
Nice!
For my next trophy, That's All I Got, I need to have heard every joke from Ellie's joke book, which she uses in 6 specific locations. I had already heard the jokes she could tell in the Left Behind DLC, so I have 5 joke spots left to find. The second spot for me was here in Pittsburgh, just moments ahead of the location where we found our first comic book. 3 more are also in Pittsburgh, with one in the bookstore just ahead, one in the streets before the hotel, and one inside the hotel by the elevators.
People are making apocalypse jokes like there's no tomorrow. Too soon.
The final joke spot for me was at the end of this road. Once Ellie has told every joke in full, the trophy unlocks.
We did it! Very good.
Then I found all the workbenches for the trophy Prepared for the Worst. I had already found 9 of them in my first playthrough. The only 2 I had left to find were one found at the university to the right of the university mascot mural, and another found at the bus depot.
Workbench. Nice one, Prepared for the Worst. Excellent.
Now, let's not forget the 30 Firefly pendants to find, some of which are incredibly well hidden. To find the first few pendants, we'll visit the quarantine zone, then the outskirts, Billstown, Pittsburgh, the suburbs, Tommy's Dam, the university, Lakeside Resort, the bus depot, and finally the Firefly Lab.
Oh, look at that! Nice one!
And let's also not forget the 12 training manuals. Fortunately, unlike the Firefly pendants, they're not that well hidden, so the only one I had left to find after my first playthrough was the one on top of this truck, found in the tunnel during Chapter 10.
Here's the truck. That's it. Nice one. Trophy number, oh god, 24. Ah! Run!
There are also shiv doors which are a collectible. I totally overlooked them during my first playthrough due to how skeptical I was of wasting the shivs I crafted.
Need full shiv. Well, whoops.
If you are replaying certain sections, make sure you do so on the very light difficulty, so there are an abundance of resources you can use to craft shivs. Once I found and opened all 13 throughout the game, I got the trophy.
And we've already opened... Oh, yo, there we go. The final shiv door. I'm so happy we're so close.
Just like the training manuals, comic books aren't that well hidden. The last few I'd left to find were the ones just off the main path, like this one in Tommy's Dam, this one in the underground tunnel, and this one in this ruined truck at the literal ending of the game. Once I've collected all 14 of them, the trophy unlocks.
Enjoy and survive. Nice! Oh my gosh, we're so close.
We're almost done. Next is the most tedious but enjoyable collectible, which are the optional conversations required for the trophy Getting to Know You. What makes the trophy tedious is that some optional conversations will require you to do specific things for certain conversations to trigger between specific characters. To get this trophy, I used a guide, and you'll probably have to do so as well.
Hello, surfing in LA?
That's it! The last one.
Right.
Finally, all that's left now are the last few notes and artifacts to collect, and with that, I get The Last of Us Part 1 Remake's Platinum Trophy.
And in here is the final artifact. And we're going to have a lovely platinum trophy image. Here it is. That's it. 28. And 29. That's it. Oh, time. Hang on. Give or take a few seconds. Approximately 22 hours. Oh, I'm so delighted. That was a good time. It was a really fun game.